So I bought my first car in Canada. Congratulations to me. All right, so bought my first car. If you are interested in getting your own car in 2025 or beyond, then this video is for you. I'll be giving you my personal experience purchasing my car. Feels so weird saying my car. Anyway, I'll give you my personal experience purchasing this car, how much I paid, especially now that this tariff thing is going on between Canada and US. Those things might impact prices of cars in 2025 and beyond. We just have to wait and see what's going on. Also, I'll give you a tour of my car. Where should I start? I don't even know where to start. Should I start by giving you a tour, or should I don't know what to do. All right. Take two. Where should I start? No, I feel like I should start here. So when I got my driver's license, right, I was like, I don't want a car right now, I'm just gonna wait it out. But then I'm like, why not just get a car, right? I was looking on Facebook Marketplace first, because everybody's like, oh, look at Facebook Marketplace, blah 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 blah, because you might get a cheaper car. And for me, I didn't want to finance a car because I just heard a lot of people saying that they finance car and they regret it and all those things. So I'm like, let me not go down that route. I'm just gonna see if I can buy a car cash and then just become the owner, and the only thing I have to worry about is insurance. Because imagine you have your rent, your bills and everything else, plus you have insurance, plus car payments every month. That can be a lot, right? So I said I wanted to just get a car cash and then move forward and just do insurance, right? No, so I went on Kijiji, went on Marketplace, Facebook Marketplace. I really wanted to buy a Honda. Like growing up from I was younger, Honda CRV was my favorite car. Apart from Audi, like Audi is my dream car when I reach there, you know, yeah. But when since I was growing up, I always like Honda CRV, so I was trying to get CRV, but guess what? The Honda CRV prices were high. I'm like, yo, I cannot afford this. I cannot afford this. So one of my friends said to me, why don't you try other brand? It doesn't have to be Honda. Like, I know you want Honda, but the Honda prices are like very high, so just look for different brands that you would still like, right? He's like, Hondas are not the only cars that are out there, so you know, you have a lot of options. So I was on Facebook Marketplace first, then I jumped to Kijiji, and that's where I saw this beauty. I was like, damn, that's the car for me. That's my ride. That's my preps, right? I call this car my preps. This is my preps. So I went through a long process because, okay, my cousin is a mechanic, right? But his schedule is very tight. So to get him to go with me, and this car was in Hamilton, far away from me. And I'm like, first of all, how am I going to get there? Second of all, I don't even have a license plate to drive the car back to Toronto. Like, how am I going to do this? Like, what's going to happen? So anyway, I don't want to make the story too long. So my cousin went with me. We look at the car. As I said, he's a mechanic, so he looked at it. Everything seemed fine. Everything checked out fine. And we were like, okay, perfect. I like the car. Let's go. Let's do this transfer and go. Got the car, paid for it, drove back home. And then the next step would be getting the car registered into my name. Now, I had to go to the Service Ontario with my insurance. So you can't do anything without insurance. You can't register a car without insurance. Everything works first with insurance. So I had to go do my research. Oh gosh, guys, I would have to do a separate video on insurance, car insurance, because there are so many different options out there, and there are so many different fine line prints that you have to watch out for when you are trying to get insurance. Long story short, I got insurance for the vehicle, brought my documents to Service Ontario, and then boom, Service Ontario was telling me, oh, you have to pay taxes on this vehicle. I'm like, why do I have to pay taxes on this vehicle? They're like, oh, because you bought it cash, so you have to pay tax. I'm like, why? Why? And then they were telling me like, oh, you have to pay 1,300 for the taxes. I was like, whoa, I don't have that kind of money right now. I literally just paid for this car. I don't have any more money. So I had to work up the money, pay the taxes, get the vehicle transferred into my name. Next stop was I had to do a physical on the car. A physical, what do they call it? Physical, like you do a checkup, like make sure that car is good. Safety, they call it safety. I had to do a safety on the car. I did a safety. I paid like $250, I think I had to do for a safety. All of this I had to do before my car could, like, I could drive my car without issues, right? Because when I went to the Service Ontario to change over the thing in my name, I had to get a license plate. And in order to get a license plate, I have to get the safety, I have to get insurance and all of those stuff, right? So the day when I paid the money, the tax, I don't want to get you guys mixed up. The day when I paid the tax, they gave me the license plate and they gave me like a little temporary sticker on it saying that I have 10 days in order to bring this safety to Service Ontario, or else if 10 days pass and I don't bring the safety, that means I can't drive the car, right? Anyways, did the safety, paid about $250, brought back the documents to Service Ontario, everything was fine. Boom, now I can drive my ride how I want to drive my ride. Now, when I got that little temporary sticker, I could drive the car, but just for 10 days until I bring the safety to them, right? Anyway, got the car, paid for the car, got insurance, got the vehicle transferred into my name, got the safety done, got my license plate, boom, everything is fine. So this is how I have my new Prepsy, right? Yes. And I want to give you guys a tour. Let me give you a quick tour. It's cold outside. It's very sunny, but it's very cold outside. Let me put my jacket on. All right, let me put my jacket on. Put my jacket on. Okay. Put my jacket on. Why this thing not go on? Ugh. I swear I look like an old woman in this jacket. But anyways, it's keeping me warm, so that's what I need. Make sure I have my key because hey, don't want to lock my key in the car. Problem. Anyways, okay, so this car was owned by a family and they had kids, guys. Oh god, this car was so dirty, very dirty, very dirty. It looks like they didn't wash the car in months. It's like they're like, we're selling this car, so I'm not gonna wash it. Damn, it was dirty. We had to bring it to one of those car wash that does detailing and everything, clean out inside, vacuum out, and I paid like $60 to do that. Yo guys, maintaining your car is it's work, it's money. You see me, you're talking about taking the bus. I would have to do a separate video on now that I have a car, how is my life type of thing, you know. But anyway, I don't want the video to be too long. I can always make more videos, right? So this is my baby. This is a 2016 Ford Escape. Yes, my baby looking all shiny. So that's the exterior. That's my little baby. Watch my little Preps. Hey, Prepsy. Hey, Prepsy. Got it, Prepsy. Hey, I have to get myself in this shot. Got it, Prepsy. Well, go on, Prepsy. Got it, Prepsy. So I'm gonna open up my car. Open up her door. So we got, this is the, don't mind the floor guys, it's snowing and it's kind of hard to keep this thing clean because my shoes is always messing up. And then we go in. I pull back the seat a little bit. I had to buy this because guess what, I needed extra support for my back, you see me. And then this is, let me sit down. I also bought this because I want to use my phone to like navigate, GPS, so on and so forth. Also, you know, steering wheel. Guys, I don't know, wait, bear with me, I don't know how to do this car tour. I've never done a car tour before. My first car, you know. Backstory. So when I was younger, I always said I don't want to become 30 without getting my first car. So I set that goal from a long time. I'm like, by the time I'm 30, I should be driving. Like, man, like it feels so good when you can hop into your car and go to the grocery store. Like, a lot of people might be looking at that like, oh, it's whatever, but it feels so good when you can just hop in your car and go to the grocery store. You don't have to be struggling with bags in the cold or in the sun. Man, it's a good feeling. It's a very good feeling, guys. So the things that I cry and I live life. So I one bag of charcoal this. Me have to try it for my head for each one. Because I don't have a car, but maybe so one day God will bless me with a vehicle. But for now, I tried it. It's a good feeling, right? You guys know I'm turning 30 in a few months, and I'm so happy that I got this vehicle before I could turn 30, because that was one of my goals. Now, as I said, this is a used vehicle. You're not gonna expect this car to be looking perfect like I just drove out of a car dealership. You see me? This thing here, I have some stains right here. You know what I mean? Like some little stain, some little fabric pulling off, some little. It's not a new car, right? I'm not tearing off plastics and all of that, but it's bringing me from point A to point B, and I love that, right? Now let me continue my tour. So yeah, this is the interior. Boom, I got this thing is to adjust the mirrors, the side mirrors. You know, you have the lock button, open button. I'm storing some little water in there. You know, as I said, I bought this because I want to navigate, use my phone. And this came with the car, but it wasn't working for me because sometimes my phone would fall right off, right? So I got this on Amazon, and yeah, that's the interior. All these buttons for like radio, Bluetooth, blah blah blah, volume and all that. One thing I don't like is this tiny screen. I'm not really digging this tiny screen, because look, you can't see anything on it. Nothing, like, yeah, you know. But other than that, it's all right. It can go on. And yeah, passenger seat, all my stuff in here. Let me go around the back seat. One reason why I chose a SUV is because sometimes I might have some catering and I'm cooking food and I want a lot of space to put all the food, right? So that's why I really wanted a SUV, because the low cars were not working for me. I am a person like this. I want to be able to just sit in my car. I don't want to be scooching down to go in the car. You know what I mean? Oh, you know what? Let me walk with this key because I don't want this door to close. Guys, one time the car door closed on me and the key was inside the car, and I was shut out of my car. It was a disaster. I have to tell you that story another day. So yeah, that's the front part. Now the back. Guys, you see, because nobody is coming in this car, you see how the back, mats are very clean, and then the front mat is very dirty. Yes, you can do the mats. So yeah, this is just my seat that I bought. My, what do you call it, a backrest or whatever. This is the back area. It's very spacious and nice, can fit 3 passengers. And then we got the trunk. Is full of stuff. I have so I usually keep like blanket and stuff like that, because you might never know what happened, you know. These are just my grocery bags in the back. This thing I use for whenever the ice is on the car, I just spray it on it to get it off easily. And then this baby here, everybody need this in Canada, you know, because when it's snowfall and you have to scrape off the snow off your car, and then this part you have to scrape off the ice off the car. And these are just my rags that I use. Sometimes I wash my car myself, and you know, I have my shoes and stuff like that, water, and that's it. So that's the trunk. The trunkity trunk. So yeah, this is my little ride. This is my little Prepsy. Tell me guys what you think about my car. Now, I know you guys are waiting like, how much did she pay? How much did she pay? How much did she pay? I know you're waiting for me to tell you how much I paid for this car, right? So I paid a lot of money for this car. I paid a lot of money for this car. Anyway guys, so I hope you enjoy my little tour. I don't know if I did it right, but you have to bear with me because this is my first time doing this, right? Now, yeah. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. It's just me letting you know that, yo, if you want to go ahead and buy your car because it feels so good. Like, man, I've been in Canada for 5 years and I've been running down bus for 5 years straight. One time I got hurt so bad, like I chip up the whole of my hand right here, and it was so bad. Oh shoot, it's cold. Wait, yo, I was running down the bus and I fell, and then I scrape up my entire arm. I fell underneath the bus. So like, yo, I feel grateful for this because I've been through a lot with buses and stuff like that. I remember I left work at 2 a.m. I couldn't get home till like 4 a.m. because there's no bus. And then Uber, one time Uber sent me a email saying that, oh, you did how much trips and you spent how much thousands of dollars. I'm like, wow, I spent this much on Uber. I've been in cases where people are telling me, oh, why didn't you just go take Uber? Why didn't you just take Uber? Why are you looking for a ride from me? So because I've been through all those things, I'm like, yo, it feels good to have your own car. And if you're looking to get your car in 2025, like, go for it. Just make sure you know what you're doing. Make sure you do your research. Make sure people don't sell you faulty cars, because there's a lot of people who are not truthful, and you know, people are tricksters, scammers, all that, right? So you want to make sure that when you're buying your car, you go with somebody who has the knowledge of car. Guys, me don't know nothing about car. I don't have a clue about car, but now that I have this car, I will learn about the car. The other day I was leaving school, I scrape up the wall at the side, and this thing is very important. So this is very important. You see, if you are a person who's a first-time driver and this is your first time buying a car and first time like operating a vehicle, I would say go secondhand, because you want your first vehicle. It's like a practice vehicle. Like in my case, it's a practice vehicle, because why am I gonna go buy a $50,000 car now? And then I am not that much of an experienced driver because I just got my driver's license, right? I just got my driver's license. Maybe I need to do a video on those things, because you know what, guys, sometimes as I always say, like, sometimes you might be going through things. There are good things that's happened in my life, but it's like the bad things are always just overpouring it. And sometimes I feel so discouraged. So maybe that's why I didn't do a driver's license video. I kind of briefly gave you guys some of that, but for my long time viewers. But like, yo, if you want to get a car, go ahead and buy a car. But if you're a first-time driver, first time getting a driver's license, my suggestion would be get a car that is second-hand or even third-hand, right? So you can get to practice on the road a little bit much. If you get a little bump and scrape and dent here and there, you don't really feel it because it's already an older car. You already paid cash for it, so you are not really that. Yeah, you love your car because, yo, I like my little Pepsi, you know, because my Pepsi bring me from point A to point B, and my Pepsi never disappoint. So a lot of you might be looking like, oh, 2026, 2016, I love my Pepsi. Even if it was 2000, a 2000 car, I would love my Pepsi just the same, right? So just do what you gotta do. Yes, and thank you guys for tuning in. if you want me to do more car videos, I have so much to talk about my car, right? I have my car. I have so many things to talk about. I'm still not used to saying my car, right? I'm still not used to saying my car as yet. I have so many things to talk about. I have so many things to talk about this car, and I have a lot to share. Like even going through with the insurance and stuff like that, oh gosh, I have to do a different video, because if I start talking about insurance and my experience, it's gonna be a long video, and I don't want this video to be too long. I just wanted to let you guys see my car, do a little review on my car, and yeah, as I said, the only problem I really have with this car is the little small tiny screen, and I really like that. Right? So maybe the next one I'll upgrade and see what is what. But for now, this is my little Prepsy. If you just bought your car or just got your car in Canada, leave the comment down below, guys. I like to read the comments, man. Like, just comment. No, I like, how am I gonna know that you enjoyed the video if you didn't comment? Some of you guys are not even liking the video. Can you please like the video before we move forward? Can you please like the video? I know you like the video, that's why you have been watching it till now, right? Can you just like the video, please? Thank you. See, it wasn't that hard to like the video. And guys, can you just hit that subscription button? Let me grow. I want to grow my channel. I want to get monetized. I'm just there. My numbers are fluctuating. Sometimes they go up, sometimes they come up, go down, come up, go down, come up. Ugh. At this point, I'm just doing YouTube because I love YouTube. I love making videos. I like growing a little family with my supporters. But anyway, guys, this is the ending of the video, and I will see you in the next video. Bye. Mwah. Wow, I look like an old lady. Why? Jesus.